I'm Sinclair, and I'm an INTJ. By reading books, especially those of Carl Jung's. After all, the source material of MBTI is from the cognitive functions. I myself am not satisfied with MBTI dichotomies. Of course, there are other data that I gathered by observing online communities, videos, and ingenious articles, synthesizing multitude of information to create one satisfying conclusion, and that is INTJ. Personality tests are insufficient and are only deemed supplementary. The cognitive functions are still the best option to have an in-depth understanding of the types and to know yourself more. I remember the patterns of the things I do and assists in making things much efficient. Basically, NI simplifies things for me. From multiple data gathered from various sources, it helps narrow down and synthesize all important information into a best approach or conclusion. Let's say I have a problem. I created options by creating non-existent scenarios and choose the best solution to the problem. These scenarios are basically a third-person view of myself doing different approaches to the problem at hand. In addition, with the data gathered on both concrete and abstracts, there will always be futuristic visions. Of course, these visions are always not accurate, so at times we can be wrong. It really boils down to how much NI data do I have on a scenario that helps me create a possible outcome that have yet to happen. As I do not want to prolong further on this, my last say about NI is that I tend to see a big picture instead of the details. At times I see a visual from a bird's eye view of a problem and tend to not bother to be stuck on the details, which is in itself efficient. I also hate looking at things in face value. Looking behind the scenes is a must in addressing problems and to ease curiosities. Extroverted thinking is our auxiliary function, therefore only a slave to the master NI. While NI creates the best idea, the extroverted thinking will then externalize it. While NI have foreseen a future of a goal I have, extroverted thinking will then be the one taking action on those goals. It is frustrating at times, however, that whether verbal or other actions, not all the idea of the NI will come to fruition with extroverted thinking. FI is our tertiary where it matures during adulthood. We do not delegate our feelings to everyone, only to very few people. Of course, you are not included in it. Nonetheless, FI also acts as a drive for the NITE process that are within our morals and values. SE is our inferior, which is also defined as childlike. It is inconsistent and annoying at times. It is the reason why you don't see me in sports, especially team play, as I am always in my NI world. This is why we're defined by people as if our heads are on the clouds and are unaware of the present moment. This also happened to our own physical body to a point that we do not attend to its needs. It is a great adversary, and for it to be tamed, depends on your own discipline and actions.